Yo, everybody! Today on the Slice, we rant about apparently women think that we don't respect them.
But we don't.
But we do. Women in Hollywood is the topic, and to talk about certain women who think that we're mistreating them. Well, not me,
not
but
getting represented in movies. That's what
they're not being represented, of course.
They're not represented correctly.
What is correctly?
I don't know. How should men be represented?
Sexist, misogynistic pigs.
Yes.
Like it. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate men. I love them.
We are men.
Yeah.
No man club.
We're part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Yeah, the anti-woman. Anyways, Carlos, I know you kind of brought this to our attention, and it's a good topic. I think we should kind of acknowledge, or not acknowledge it, but put something into our opinion about what we think about Hollywood and how they treat their females.
All these women who they give millions and millions of dollars to. How horrible treatment.
We're not talking about the Instagram girls.
No, because I was watching and reading reviews about that Charlie's Angels movie that just came out.
Oh yeah, by the way, Charlie's Angels is out in theaters soon.
Don't promote them.
No.
It's already out on DVD.
I like the OG one, not the super OG one, but with
Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
That is old.
Yeah, that was good though.
Early 2000s.
Who was it? Who was wearing the Stone Cold Steve Austin T-shirt? What's her face?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. She rocked that. That was tight. Anyways, Carlos, continue.
Who was what's the name of the guy who controls all the angels?
Was it Bosley or
Bosley? Yeah, who's Bosley?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray?
Really?
Yeah.
No, Bosley isn't. Bosley. Oh, Charlie's girls. Yeah. And wasn't it? What's the Stewart? Sir Patrick Stewart? Isn't
No,
it?
he's in the new one.
He's in the new one. Yeah.
Oh,
He's Charlie.
Why wasn't he in the old one? Anyways, continue. Sorry.
It was Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah, child.
No, he was one of the guys who like helps them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was Bill Murray.
All right, continue.
Because I was seeing that the movie didn't do too good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a director was saying like, oh, the reason it's not doing good, the reason they aren't watching is because men are sexist and they don't want to watch women in roles like this, in kick-ass roles.
What?
And I was thinking like, what is she talking about? Like, some of our favorite, like just us between us, some of our favorite action stars are women.
Jamie Lee Curtis,
Sarah Connor,
Sigourney Weaver,
Furiosa.
Oh, Furiosa.
Yeah, even, like not just old ones, but new ones.
Uma Thurman.
Like, there's how many?
Even some of the movies, I don't necessarily recognize their name, but I know they were a big part of the movie. Like the chick from Evil Dead, the new one.
Yeah.
The one that was the new Ash for some apparent reason. Yeah.
We no point we were like, oh, a woman can't be Ash. We were like, all right, let's see where the next one goes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah. But I was like, oh, that's total bullshit. I mean, that's offensive to us. How dare they assume that we're sexist? I mean, some of our favorite stars or characters
are female.
So like, how dare they assume?
I mean,
that
another
us?
person I think that kind of threw me off, where she has a big role in Hollywood, is Brie Larson. I mean, she's Captain Marvel, for crying sake. Not the OG Captain Marvel, Shazam. Apparently. But
yeah, that confused me when these movies came out.
Yeah, goddamn it. I hope he gets the name. I hope they give it to him. But I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, she kind of stated the fact, like, when they're talking about a movie, A Wrinkle in Time, where
my God,
she stated that the reason it did bad was you had white men like criticizing it, like, we don't need your opinions, man. So she started blaming me, like, dude, like, and then she started becoming like, oh, I hate my own people, my own kind, white. And then she's like, we need to start seeing diversity, you know.
I heard that backfired on her because they made a petition to replace her with a more diverse person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, replace Captain Marvel from a white woman to a black woman. She's like,
Val.
She was like, oh, God damn it.
Oh, damn. She's like, no, I didn't
mean it. I take it back.
I didn't mean it for me.
We don't do that here. She's getting replaced. No, stuff like that. She started stating all these things that were like, yeah, men, blah, blah, blah. And do you really hear that from back then, like from some of the older girls? Not older girls, but the more legendary actresses.
No. I mean, back in the day, they stood on their own work.
Yeah.
Like Ripley never went, oh, my character is like a man. Like, no, she was a strong woman.
Yeah. Why is Arnold getting paid more to fight an alien than me?
I think it's because these ladies today don't know what a strong woman is.
Yeah.
They think it's being like a man, but being a strong woman is being a woman who's strong.
Yeah.
Like Ripley.
Their strength doesn't necessarily come with like their guns, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Ripley wasn't killing aliens to kill aliens. She was killing aliens to save Newt.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor was saving John Connor. You know, it's
mothers are strong. Yeah.
And even without mothers, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, she's a good, strong female character, and you know.
Yeah. Even though it's not my personal pick, but yeah, good for her though. Like I like the fact that you don't really hear her do what Brie Larson was doing once she got this big time role.
Yeah.
She didn't go like, oh yes, everybody treat us equally.
Love me.
No, not even love me, but it's like try to have an agenda, you know.
Yeah. Like she even before the movie came out, she was already acting like she was the next big thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, calm down.
Yeah.
Even her co-stars were like, what are you guys talking about?
Like Jeremy Renner was like calling her out like in front of her, like I don't use my fame to be an activist for something, you know. Like I'm just happy to be here, basically.
I'm the best person that I can be and using this platform for as much good as I can, but it doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes. But I'm very comfortable with that and allowing myself to learn from those mistakes.
Yeah, I'm pretty accountable and responsible in my own life, at any rate. So, celebrity is not something that I use as any sort of platform to be more responsible or accountable, I suppose. But it's certainly an absolute blessing to see the joy on.
Her performance wasn't like terrible, but she was a little unsufferable during that movie.
Which one? The
Marvel.
Oh, Brie Larson.
Yeah, like there were
She
parts.
had no emotion.
Yeah, there were parts where I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Shut up, guy.
It's like I'm here. I'm perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're not supposed to be perfect. Iron Man wasn't perfect when he started out.
He was a drunk.
Yeah, he was a drunk.
Yeah.
It's like maybe you know, instead of trying to be a perfect person, you should just try to be a person.
Yeah, like that's how character development is. Like you can't like it won't be awesome if you're already a perfect hero. Like what the hell was that all?
Yeah, what's the point?
You had no suffrage. You had no bad things happen to you, and you're like.
I mean, obviously she did in her comic book thing, but like she makes it look like
Yeah, nothing ever happened.
She makes it seem like she's the first woman ever, and I mean ever, to be in a movie.
Yeah, no, yeah, especially like some of the stuff she was like, the interview with her and Thor and Don Cheadle. She's like, I'm gonna be the first me, not like the first Tom Cruise.
And they're all like, yeah, right,
Yeah.
calm down. Did your own stunts? Did you fly?
Yeah, right. She soared up in this guy.
When they blew up that spaceship, that was her.
Yeah,
That was her.
She blew it up herself.
Yeah, they got help from NASA on that one.
Yeah.
Show respect.
I mean, for me, like I said, I've always stated, even in our horror episode, which you guys should check out. I stated that a lot of the heroes were girls. There were a lot of. I mean, majority of all horror films, the hero are all female. You know, Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis, The Stranger Calls,
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, majority of the women,
the second one?
the majority of the ending people are the females. You know, only like Tommy Jarvis was like the maybe 2 or 3, but.
Guys never complain. Oh, why are all the guys getting killed off?
I think the only thing you heard that one was like, oh wow, the black folks getting killed. And I go, yeah, that is.
They got a point. They
bring it up and scream. Like,
Yeah.
No, this happens.
Yeah, no, but.
But even now, that's like a meme. That's a joke.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah, which they put it all so obvious. But I mean, I always. That's why for me, I've always thought, you know, like for my mom, I was like, oh, she's a strong woman, like. It was like
she will kick my ass.
When I would never be afraid of getting into fights because I'm afraid of getting my ass beaten. I was afraid of the ass beating that I was gonna get at home. It's like I see you motherfuckers for like a couple hours. I see this woman all the time, you know.
She determines whether I eat or not.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't want that to happen. So
you're looking a little thin, boy.
All right. Yeah, I'm just eating water and air a couple times. But, yeah, I think they've, some of these women.
Wow.
We're trying to, like, support the women, and you're over here.
These people.
Oh. How cute he thinks they're people.
Stop talking at me.
Some people have, I think, have been blowing up the proportion on that whole, the whole, I guess, equal rights, I guess.
The whole being woke.
Yeah. I think that they're using it for the wrong, I guess, reasons. You know,
it's everything now. Oh, you gotta be a woman. You gotta have a woman. You gotta have a gay character. You gotta have a black character. You gotta have a trans character.
Yeah, you can't always just. And it's funny because I think this is gonna leave a little out of our women's debate, but like when it comes to, I want to talk about how, like I think we talked about it in our comic book talk where we talked about characters were made because these people believed like that's how they would be. Like the people who created these characters are like, I would like to be this and this and this, and it wasn't because why didn't you make them black? It's like, well, they imagined themselves as that, and that they saw themselves as this. It's not necessarily they were doing it to be racist or anything like that. It was like, I'm assuming Stan Lee, all his characters that were white were probably based on him. You know?
Yeah.
He was. I think he stated it before that
he made Black Panther.
Yes.
But I mean, he was making a token black character right there.
It was like Black Panther, I guess. I mean, but I majority of the stories he's told where he's like he imagined himself.
I'm Peter Parker.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I've always believed that it's even with like a black comic book Spanish the dude that did Ghost Rider. He's the Mexican Ghost Rider.
Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah. He the comic book artist or the writer. He's Mexican, right? Of descent.
No, he's
He wasn't Mexican.
He's African American, I believe.
He was.
Yeah.
He's black.
Yeah, he's black. That grew up in East LA.
Oh, okay. So I guess the majority. Well, I'm pretty sure he saw something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm just spitballing here. I don't even know. But I mean, I know for Stan Lee, I know I got that from him. Like,
you write what you know. What it kind of your art reflects you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no wonder that like, and I hope this doesn't come off as racist, but most black artists today, their characters are black.
Yeah.
What's his name? Peele.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peele. Is it a coincidence? All his movies are
black. Yeah, black characters.
Yeah.
I mean, can you step away from that? Can you step away from your your race or even religion just to make a movie that probably doesn't even reflect too much upon you? Can you do?
Well, I mean, he's writing about what he knows, and like in his movies, he writes about racism and the guy does a good job at it.
But I think that some of the stuff also like when it comes to diversity, when Brie Larson and all them brought it up, it's just kind of like, no man, I mean, times are changing. You know, we're not in the times where we're like putting different diversity colors. I mean, isn't that already kind of saying something with like the LGBT where they separate restrooms or
like there has to be a restroom for each one of those LGBTQT whatever the fuck alphabet is in. It's weird.
Yeah, I remember. I think one of the parks I went to, they already had one like that.
Oh my god!
But I was just always thinking, like, I laugh because I'm like, we already had one of those. It's called all access restrooms.
Yeah.
Like those are public restrooms where anybody can. You know, like at the beaches, I think they're commonly known. I mean, some of them now have them separated, but they're mostly like one room, one bathroom,
well,
and
the
then
thing
you
is,
go in there.
they don't want what's logical. They want just the spotlight on them.
Yeah.
They want just the me.
Yeah. It's not about just them. It's about everybody.
It's about everybody. Yeah. Hollywood needs to take all our money.
Yes, take it all.
Yeah. It's like it's stupid, but like I understand why they're complaining all this. Like, oh, these characters need to be women, and you hate them because I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, like I said, I've seen movies where I know there's one they're talking about, like where they just have to turn every movie into like if it's like an all man movie, like Expendables,
yeah. Ghostbusters.
And now they're doing their own spin-off on that.
And the Fast and Furious too. Remember, I think Vin Diesel brought it up in an interview.
He wants to do all female.
I want to do all women's movie.
It's like that thing you were saying about superheroes. It's like why can't you just Cruise said like why can't you just make your own superhero?
Yeah.
Like why do you have to have a black Superman or a black Batman? Why can't you just write a superhero?
Also, like I said, okay, so first transgender superhero. Okay, cool. Is that gonna matter in the story? Is that gonna affect the story? He's the first transgender or she's the first transgender character.
Yeah.
It's like if it doesn't matter, why bring it up? People should know who this character is.
I mean, like, it's weird, like, how Batman's beliefs are, like, not, like, your, you know how he says no killing rule?
No typical...
Yeah.
Like, that's a belief right there, and that's something he stands by. Like, but you have someone that's probably, like, maybe a gay character. What's the difference from, like, a belief?
A gay person can't believe in that? A straight person can't believe in that?
Yeah, I mean, what are they trying to get here? Where they're like, oh, I've been through diverse like problems, like, you know, like what they're trying to say, like I've been put down because of what like I like. I mean, well, I mean, you got heroes with tragic stories where like their parents were killed in front of them and stuff like that. How do you top that? You know, who was just saying like, oh, I'm gay. You know,
my parents died, and also they teased me for being gay.
Yeah.
It's like I think we're gonna focus on the orphan part.
Yeah.
Going back to, I know we left that topic, but going back to the Ghost Rider writer, his name is Felipe Smith, and he's Argentinian and Jamaican.
Okay.
So
there's a little bit of Latin heritage. So I'm assuming he kind of was inspired of doing that.
Growing up in East LA. And...
Yeah.
To you guys, does a character's color matter to you?
No, I mean I like Blade. Blade was fucking badass, dude. Yeah. When I saw him in the movie, like I saw
it does matter.
It does.
It does.
Because Blade's black, right?
But no way.
No, yeah, come on.
Come on. Oh, it looks like he wants to be serious now.
All right.
But all of a sudden,
Wesley Snipes, he's always is forever gonna be Blade.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say forever be black.
Forever gonna be in jail too.
I attack.
But if we were to go and change the color of the skin and put Chris Evans as Blade, who's gonna complain?
Look, I thought you were talking about like in general characters in general.
Yeah,
But no, I know I understand where you're going with.
Like,
it's like you're changing. Like if you have Batman as like Asian, would that be any different or?
Well, here's the trap, because if you say no, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
You could make him Asian.
Yeah.
Then they'll make him Asian.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, no, I grew up with a white Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit of a double-edged blade.
I mean, they've done that before with characters. They change their color. I mean, Nick Fury is like the perfect example.
Yeah.
But it goes with them.
Hasselhoff will always be Nick Fury.
Oh God. But I find Nick Fury more intimidating than I found it Hasselhoff.
I think that says more about your racism than it does about Nick Fury.
Oh yeah, Hasselhoff. Like I feel like he's gonna be like, "Come on to my pad while I'll murder you out."
Come on, everybody.
Well, Nick Fury's like, "Oh, you better do what the fuck this guy says, or I'm dead."
Hey, Hasselhoff took care of a beach. All right.
Oh God. I understand some of the things where they say, "Well, it doesn't matter." I was like, "Well, it doesn't matter," but I mean, your character was built on whatever lores they were created with, and then that's just the character that he was from the top. I mean, on Spider-Man, I think one of the biggest issues was like when they added Miles Morales, like a black Spider-Man, and they're like, "What the hell?" I mean, at one point, like I said it before, like, why don't you just create your own character?
Yeah. Why you keep making different variations of the character?
And I think a lot of people are like having issues, maybe part of just making new characters that will like stick, I guess. But I mean, that's hard. It's not that hard. I mean, you just gotta have a lot of faith in it. There's not a lot of. I mean, a lot of comic book characters come out of nowhere, you know.
Like, you could make variations on a character, but you don't have to change their external thing. You gotta change something inside. Like Superman Red Sun. Mm-hmm. It's like, what if Superman didn't believe what he believes?
Yeah.
And he believes something completely opposite. Mm-hmm. That's a completely new character right there.
Yeah.
Well, with Miles Morales, all you're doing is changing the skin color. Mm-hmm. So, you gotta know how to do variations on it.
Yeah. I know they try to make him kind of like, not geeky, but like almost to a...
Keep him like a jock. Geeky.
Like a Peter Parker, yeah, almost. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously there's character flushed out later on, but... Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff is like, do you have to do it, or are you just doing it? Like, do it for the right reason. Not because you want to, like, get like a row.
We need to get this demographic to watch our movies.
Yeah, which is like
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Look, the guy, if he made good movies, I'll watch them. But it's like, I'm not, like...
Listen, we know who's watching those movies. Asians.
Seniors, Asians. I mean, I like how, like, that movie, Crazy Asians, or...
Rich Crazy Asians.
It's like, wow. No one's gonna...
Make that about another people. Crazy poor Mexicans.
Yeah, like, imagine that. Like, I'm surprised they got away with that title. Like,
well, I mean, what does that say about Asians? That they won't get wrapped over any little thing. They're
that's true.
They see it, they're like, all right, cool.
We're rich.
We're making money. People are noticing us.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's like that one time with who was it for basketball? Who was he playing for? That Jeremy was it Jeremy?
Lakers.
It Was he for the Lakers?
He was for
and
the
then
Lakers.
everybody was like, all the Asians were like,
And then once he left the Lakers, they all forgot about him.
like who? Jeremy who?
See, Asians, you love them, but when they're gone, that's how we're gonna feel about when this coronavirus thing is over.
Oh God.
I love China, but once they're gone,
It doesn't last
Is
long
anybody
in China.
are we gonna miss it?
Like
What are we gonna worry
Austin
about?
Powers. The moon's gone. Did anybody miss it?
Oh,
when
we're
it's
just
gonna
worried
be
about
gone.
the coronavirus. Everything made in China doesn't last long.
I don't know. Soap does, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, we stepped from females
From
to race.
hating women to hating everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we hate it. It's just like, why are they trying to make some?
Why are they trying to force it on us?
Like, my thing is we're trying to make a strong this character,
Yeah.
a strong black character, a strong female character, a strong gay character, and they're forgetting those already exist.
Yeah.
We already have strong black characters.
Yeah.
Blade,
Storm.
T'Challa, Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storm. We have strong black
Yeah,
characters.
Power Man.
We have strong woman characters.
Yeah.
It's not like we're missing these things from society.
Yeah, you just gotta put more light into them.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
shine more light
Promote
on
them,
them,
bro.
Yeah. It's like focus on what made them good.
Yeah.
Don't try to set them apart.
Yeah. Like at one point, you're just doing it because like, it feels like you don't have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, let's use this character and just change the shit out of, change his history and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like when they made Star Trek Voyager, no one complained that this was the first female captain.
Yeah.
They were
Did
like,
you?
I was too little back then.
Oh, you're like, she's
Why is she a woman?
heresy.
Oh, we had Xena.
Yeah, we had
Xena,
Xena.
Warrior
Yeah.
Princess, yes.
We grew up with strong female characters.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Roseanne, like I said, obviously she went off a rocker recently, but I remember watching her, Family Matters and all them stuff.
Golden Girls?
Yeah, Golden
Home
Girls.
Improvement.
Yes, Home Improvement, I guess. Pamela Anderson. You're just kind of like,
Wow, you just derailed this one.
yeah, you said Home Improvement.
Yeah,
like,
but I was going for the wife.
honestly.
Oh, come on, really? Elaine?
Elaine, oh yes, Seinfeld, yes.
D?
Yeah,
No, that
D.
doesn't count.
Peggy.
Peggy, stupid, Hank's wife.
Hanks.
Yeah, but no, I hopefully this was an interesting topic for everybody watching or hearing from your Spotify. But I mean, I think our point was to get to something where like you don't necessarily have to force.
Force it on people.
You know, it's just like, well, just stand out by being a good actor. Or,
Yeah.
You know.
Have a good story.
Exactly. Hell, if you want fucking support, I mean, I give Peel a lot of credit where he gets a lot of black actors who probably haven't gotten any, like roles that they usually don't, that they'll miss out on because I guess they have a different gender or race ethnicity to be picked. But I mean, he gives a lot of actors that, and that's good. I like when they give more new faces is better.
And he addresses racism in the way I think it should be addressed, in a subtle way.
At times, because he did say...
Yeah, well, I mean, in the movie.
In
the movie,
okay.
he addresses it, like, in a subtle way. Like, at no point is it like, oh, racism.
Yeah.
No, it's like, it's in the undertone.
I mean, Get Out was obvious. But, I mean...
But it's like in a subtle kind of way.
I mean, I saw his recent one, which was Us, which was good. It had nothing to do... I never felt like, oh, black people or white people. It was like, I saw it was like a family that was... going to take a trip and shit went down and this is what happened.
That's more likely to happen to white people.
Right? Yeah, but and then speaking of like Peel, like I'm excited for the movie he's producing, which is Candyman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one looks good. And I don't, like I said, I don't have a problem with like mixed race. It's just like those people who force it down to like people's throat. Like, no, we don't have a problem with that. It's cool,
If it's a good movie, we'll like it.
Exactly,
You think that's why Ghostbusters failed?
Oh, because
It failed because it wasn't funny.
I mean, I can't give you my opinion. I've never seen it. I
enjoyed it.
I never get time.
But at the same time, I feel that, this is the first female Ghostbusters movie. All that promotion, doing that, I think that's what caused it to go down. I mean, I can sit, I own it.
Mm-hmm.
I can sit down and watch it. I'll get a few laughs out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's one of the main reasons why it failed, because they were just pushing it down our throats.
Very true.
See, ladies, you're not the only ones who don't like things getting pushed down your throat.
All right, everybody. Well, this was us, the Slice. Hopefully, today's episode wasn't too serious. I guess I farted.
Oh my god.
Well, anyways,
it has to do with movies.
Yeah.
We don't want bad movies to be made.
Exactly. So yeah, everybody, get your shit together. This was us. Bye.
Especially you, Brie Larson.
May the force be with you.